Hello and welcome to Raising Your Isness, where we help you remember that you come from the source. In this transmission, we'll discuss what is happening nowadays with energies and how to navigate through and with these frequencies, what is to come in the near future, and how to allow for this upgrade to happen smoothly. A very important advice that is constantly being given in sessions by your higher selves is to ask precisely on what you want. The reason why is because they always need your consent. So in order for you to be adjusted, you have to ask the right way. And these present energies of our realm are moving and shifting rapidly. So what you researched on ascension is what has been happening, and much is escalating now. You might notice that every day you wake up new, whether you pay attention or not. It is what is called harvest pathway opened. It has been open for thousands of years. Beings like Enoch, Jesus, and others experienced their ascension back then, and we are walking it now. And galactics are so honored to watch our evolution. It took each and every one of our prayers, affirmations, all the meditations, and inner mastery to allow the strong push into the new, while in the contrast of continuous threat of war, disability of nuclear system, grid fall, and others. This contrast is getting more vivid, and the margin is growing. Depending on how the lightworkers handle themselves in the next few months, the pathway will take anew. Every moment of the now is offering you to engage and be with the light source. Every moment of the now you have a choice. You've always had a choice, your God-given prize. Even to not choose is still a vibration. There is no right or wrong. It is all experience. Continuous implosion of statistical required motion into expansion. And you are participating by making it happen with every action, thought, and feeling. Every vibe you are emitting, you are sending it first into your genome to reflect what needs to be created for healing to take place. Beginning centuries ago, we as Magi's and alchemists wondered if this would ever happen in our lifetimes. How silly! We're here, making it happen, with a different body, but nonetheless, still here. Do you see the paradox of the dreamer? When awakened, the dreamer is bored and wants to get involved into another dream. Well, dear one, let's accomplish this one for now. Return to the source is guaranteed. The when is up to your soul. Remember to love and adore your soul's heart, your inner child. What do you think? If you're wondering how long for this ascension, that's how long, till you learn to love your heart unconditionally, with compassion to another one of you. Freedoms given to each. Not everyone is okay with it though. For many, it is still important to depend on segments of simulation. And so it is up to the trailblazer to show the way. Before showing the way, it must be blazed and weaved for those who are still in slumber. How do you weave, right? You create with each of your evolutionary aspect of the new into the light particle of your divinity. You, the light worker, are the one who is creating this ascension path for yourself and another. That is why it is important to love yourself and your soul brother, soul sister, because we all are doing it together, although it seems otherwise. The mirroring is still in effect, but not necessary. Karma is still active, yet no longer required to leap into the new. By your continuous inner work, you are deactivating the connection to this program, if you want to call it this way. All the new particles introduced to the psyche is successfully merging and melding into your crowns, soothing the space for this new. It is all prepared and ready to fill you, only when you make space and ask. Intention of the mind to accept this new way of divine merging body must be equal to your heart's intention. That's why attending to your heart is important, and clearing your mind is crucial. All are steps to prepare the body, mind, soul into the one superhuman with the superconscious. Just like in 2020, it is expected for many to choose again. So there is preparation for them. There is no right, no wrong, no judgment. There are paths. Based on how you do, these upcoming months will prepare you for the new energies or disconnect you temporarily. The margin of seekers to non-carriers, I'm talking about people who don't care, the non-carriers. The margin of seekers to non-carriers is growing rapidly. Spiritual communities are asked to hold peace for the whole population. Each genuine loving intention sent into the troubled zones helps them and you too heal. The golden rule isn't just instruction on how to be a good person. It is a token into your superconscious whenever you are ready. Observe your surroundings by zooming in, zooming out, and start with what really matters in your life and on a galactic scale. Galactic family is visiting telepathically every day and in your dreams, helping you prepare for that union, meeting all the children of the light, and that includes those who aren't earthlings. You often ask me in sessions if you are an old soul and if you are a star seed. Beloved, mere curiosity is due to ignited memory. You remembered. Throughout the day, or maybe month, if you want to stretch it out, you hear coded words, like time capsules. They are sealed for the right opportunity for you to remember. Prior to incarnating, you actually contracted and sealed words, names of people, places, terms, to trigger revelation upon hearing them. And bilinguals, multilinguals out there, you experience it in all the languages you speak, which is actually fun. Language is a means of communication. Now, communication is various. Telepathy is key for the superhuman. Intention first. You speak telepathically by emitting your intention. Once again, with emergence of the heart and mind. It is important to tame your wild mind. Let's say by quieting it in meditations, spending time in nature, sun gazing, stargazing. Those are all tools to help you navigate your inner waters. So all the courses, group healings, yoga sessions, and metaphysical books written, all are tools to help you become what you are now, and tomorrow's now, and after tomorrow's now, for the new earth mind. Do you see the genius who arranged it? You. Now you are weaving your new you. Now. All the nutrition tips, all the keeping body clean tips, emotional, psychological, spiritual healing you've done over the past hundreds of your lives are to prepare you for what you are now. You did it! Congratulations! And now you are expected to speed up or catch up to the escalating energies moving throughout dimensions, if you noticed. All the orbs and spaceships and diamond sparks, and flashes, and angelic orchestra music all have always been there. But you are the one who upgraded yourself to be able to see now. The one who has eyes to see will see, both physical and inner eyes. Especially inner eyes need to be trained to see through and past the fourth-dimensional beings and objects. Be prepared to the veil thinning and seeing more of interdimensional beings and vessels. They are either in plain sight or disguised as clouds or stars or strangely behaving animals, birds, and insects. Many who have been seeing them could never tell anyone because no one would believe them. Well, they will see for themselves pretty soon. The coolest thing is the way those objects move through the sky, in or out of the sky. They are interdimensionally able to travel. So when you see them disappear or take off exponentially fast, it is them raising their vibes to go higher than the fourth dimension. If you're equipped, you'll see more. If not, you'll see it vanish in a blink of an eye. Ability to move so easily, not subjugated to the law of gravity, is ability to not participate in the collective's amnesia of illusionary states. And we are being upgraded for this. All of our inner work for molding of ourselves into capability to hold that much light. We are alchemizing our bodies. It is us moving through, hence the plane. Do you see? Alchemical reactions are happening gradually and simultaneously throughout our parallel realities to the mergence and alliance of the particles into the superhuman. The focus on the current reality is a must for successful transference of the density into light, weaving your path, your body, your essence into a newer and more expansive collective mind. That is how multidimensional you are. And if you just started noticing, then it is only a beginning to your remembrance, coming back to there where you never left. The veil so frequently spoken about is not only to help us see through the simulated realities and much occurring glitches, but for all children of the Source to come together in recognition and acceptance of our divinity. The veil is thinning towards the reunion of the galactic family, all types, whether you like it or not, by that particular moment of your evolution. It is gradually moving forward, upward, while you are moving more inward at the same time, multidimensionally, omnipresently. Can you see now why everything is being introduced for your remembrance gradually? It is a beautiful game of hide and seek when you find you. Returning to the Source is expected, and celestial tables are all set for the celebration. You are what you've been waiting for, not the one you see in the mirror. It is the galactic you who lived on many planets, galaxies, realms, and realities. Many of you are aspects of the same soul who are living different lives, and each aspect coming to loving itself genuinely equals loving another aspect of self genuinely, which equals loving another galactic self genuinely, which equals being back at the bosom of your Heavenly Father. All of those facets are required to know each other, and many of them live lives not even knowing that another exists. Many feeling another's life in a real flashback, followed by confusion of being back here, all happening in a split second of this linear time. This merge will continue to happen until you accept your divine self in the now. Whether you feel it or not, there is much happening and you are participating in it. That is why clarity of mind, purity of the heart, and cleansing of the body is important. And that means releasing baggage, karma, judgments, anger, hate, depressive thoughts, etc. You are not who you think you are. You're much, much more. And all of the archangels, angels, galactics, people who became ascended masters, your guides, ancestors, all are helping. That is how important you are. Please understand that the human mind is a facet of the divine consciousness. Your body is a vehicle, vessel. You have it to navigate through the third and fourth dimension. The consciousness is what is enlightening and raising, and you are a part of great evolution, conclusion, revelation, celebration. Can you tell I like to play with words? The human is divine. It is loved and appreciated for all the efforts in this slow-moving, thick reality. And even though you've created your own web, you are being helped by the very those whom you shun and don't accept yet. But they don't judge because, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, right? Remember? And here we are, moving through the threshold of our so begotten new wave of reality, emerging out of the waters of vast majority of us, spiritual seekers, who spent countless lifetimes to achieve this goal of self-illumination, enlightenment. We are dearly loved and welcomed to self-acceptance. Thank you for watching. Leave questions for the new transmission in the comments section. And if you wish a multidimensional energy healing session, reach me on raisenyourisness.com or email me. Details in the description box below. Till next time, blessings. Namaste.